Right, this one came in this cover. It's fairly plain but interesting. It's Jenner's Princes Street, Edinburgh. Gives you an idea of what it might be about. It's a Columbia 10-inch 78 RPM shellac record. Nothing But Changes, Part 1, by C.C. McLaren. A humorous recital by William McCulloch, who was a monologist, prolific in his recordings and very popular. A one-time rent collector, I think, for the local council, and when he retired, he took to peddling his monologues. And this is one of many of the recordings that he made, and it's a rare one because I don't think I've seen this record before. Let's have a listen. I'm guessing it's probably 1930s, late 1920s.
Mrs. Allen took the same house at the coast every year, just as her father before her had done, and she was getting settled down on the 1st of July when Mrs. McNabb, her landlady, called. Mrs. McNabb had a very particular reason for calling. "Oh, you're here. I had such a job with a woman for Bear's Den at the house for June. She stayed to the very last minute. The besom. Fancy, she had the nerve to tell me that my piano was out of tune. Well, says I, my brain leads me to suppose that it's your singing that's done it. My piano out of tune? The very idea, and it hasn't been played on for 15 years. A Brigton woman had my wee back house. Yon's the folk for me. Gave them a frying pan and a tin opener, and they're laughing. My man took the Bear's Denion's baskets down to the pier, and the Lady Bear says, I've had such a splendid holiday, and now I'm going home with a basket full of sweet memories. You're lucky, says Mrs. Barr for Brigton, and here me going home with a basket full of dirty clothes. And John told me, judging by the weight of our basket, sweet memories must be the Bear's Den name for empty bottles. Her, she never left me as much as a jilly jar. Changed days. There used to be a lot of fishers come here. I never needed to buy fish. One man I took my house and he caught an awful lot. But he was an uncommon kind of specimen, what you call an angler. That's a teetotal fisher. But nobody fishes now. No, there's nothing but changes. They all gang to the golf. Yon's a poisonless kind of game. Just like Shinty played to a deed march. And some play lang tenants. I watched him at it for a while, but I can't say I was getting on with it. No, I wasn't what you would call enamelled with it. A lot of old chookies louting all over the place, squealing out, I'm 30, love, and they're 50 for a day. Aye, and I mind when a lot of yachts would anchor in the bay, and the yachters and the lug sailors would come ashore and make the place cheery. Aye, they're the boys for the lackeys. The sea sailors don't care, aye, but yachters is no very particular either. The young chaps can't steer a boat nowadays. A lot of them couldn't steer a fizzy drink. It's nothing but they petrol boats, pushing about the water, petrol frying the fish. Witness changes. Oh, and no stopping you. The new bathing pool's to be opened next week. You'll see some style there. The bathing costumes they be fair clean the cookie. The hen has muffled place to them as my Wayne's hanky. Oh, and listen, you're no allowed to bathe for nent the big hoose now. The Dowager Duchess sent a letter to the police saying that she could see them duking for her windy. See, the Dukers was shifted nearer the pier, but the Dowager sent another letter saying they would need to shift again, that she could still see the bathers with her spyglass.
Right, part 1. I'll put up part 2 in a second.